MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Cubs have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Mackenzie Harrison gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Digging in, J.C. Embry, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for the Cubs, the second baseman.
First pitch on its way.
7.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Going back is the center fielder. Into the bushes and gone. So it's a solo shot on the very first pitch of the ball game. Number 13 for him on the year, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Well, that's going to wake everyone up. First pitch of the game. Now you understand why the manager puts this beast in the leadoff spot.
Stepping in now, Freddie Santiago,
the third baseman,
as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Harrison has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Still 1-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
The 1-2. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Sammy Sosa.
Set to get his day started, Sammy Sosa, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Davis will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Suzuki.
Stepping up to the plate, Sito Suzuki has 2 hits in 11 trips for the series so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Fouled off. The 1-1 home.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's one pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
2 out, nobody on. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Trevor Bauer, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. And one of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
Striding into the box, Ted Tyson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Pirates, the right fielder.
The pitch.
Tyson.
Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Skied into straightaway right. Sosa is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Kevin Brewster.
Now at the plate, Kevin Brewster hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Suzuki is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, the first baseman, Alexi Ortega.
So striding in, Alexi Ortega. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
What a season this guy's having. He leads the league in on-base percentage, so he's mixing in some hits. He's also drawing some walks. A great combo. Any way you slice it, this guy knows how to get on base.
In there, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Bauer's ready. Here it is on 0-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
2-2. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. Outside in a full count, 3-2. Brennan Davis would be next. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They trail this one 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
Buckner.
Now here's the pitch. Line to the right side. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Into the box, Jesse Padilla. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball one. Buckner on at first, nobody out. A ball and a strike. He's running. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
He'll try again. 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Pete Armstrong.
In now, Pete Armstrong, as he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball one. The numbers on the year, 272, 11 home runs, and 55 driven in. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Nicholas Horner.
Into the box now, Nicholas Horner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. A runner on first with two away. And it's quickly 0-2. fouled off. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Cubs strand one, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Now at the plate, Brennan Davis. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. The windup and the 0-1. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
So now to the plate, Robbie Oldham, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He'll come into play at 317. 21 homers, 57 runs batted in. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Suzuki is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Robbie Waite.
So coming to the plate, Robbie Waite, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one sent foul. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Hit down the line at first. Reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. It remains 1-0. So here now is the pitcher, Trevor Bauer, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Trevor Bauer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Now the 1-0 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Pitch on the way.
Hey.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he misses with it. Ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.C. Embry. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. And he fouls this one off. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Freddie Santiago. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
First and second here with nobody out. Two and one.
Yeah, 2 balls, 1 strike.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
The right fielder, number 21. Sosa.
Stepping up now, Sammy Sosa. And their runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And this one gets away. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. This is skied into short left center. Brewster backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Sito Suzuki. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1-0 the count. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Three and 1 to the Cubs left fielder.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Ready with the 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ryan Buckner, who's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
First pitch on its way. So far this season, Buckner is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, bases loaded. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
The catcher, number 3.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. At the plate now, Jesse Padilla fouled off. Comes set, the 0-1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Here's the 0-2. And the 32nd pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that will retire the side. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Cubs lead it 2-0. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Antonio Ruiz. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Here it comes. Grounded weakly to the right side. Knee high, he barehands it. He is out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Striding in, John Clark, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now a pitch on the way. One out, nobody on. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. And the Pirates are in the hit column.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
At the plate, Ted Tyson, runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball well outside. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Sosa is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One left for Pittsburgh. They trail things here 2-0. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the fourth. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Pete Armstrong. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. The 1-0 delivery. That's inside. 2-0. And the pitch.
Count 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the fourth. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Up next for the Cubs, the shortstop, Nicholas Horner.
Now batting, Nicholas Horner. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, Trevor Bauer.
Coming to the plate now, Trevor Bauer. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. And this is fouled at the plate. Ready on 1 and 2. Misses, ball 2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
The 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And another foul ball. Down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here it comes. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Kevin Brewster, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one.
Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as we head toward the All-Star break, you can see he's on top of the NL in that category. Up next for the Buccos, Alexi Ortega. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. The pitch. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Three balls, 2 strikes.
He loses him on ball 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
So stepping in, Brennan Davis. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Robbie Oldham.
Settling in now, Robbie Oldham. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Bauer pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Hit hard. Foul. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Armando Hayden takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 34, Rolando Hayden.
Ready for another shot now. J.C. Embry. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
To the plate now, Freddie Santiago, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Stepping in now, Sammy Sosa. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home.
Two balls, no
Got to
strikes.
find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
2-1, here it is.
Aye.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box, Sito Suzuki. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
One ball, one strike.
The 1-1 home takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches was they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
In now, Ryan Buckner, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls, and while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Standing in, Robbie Waite. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Wait, a California-born ball player who was selected in the first round during the 2020 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Coming to the plate now, Antonio Ruiz. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-1, no strike.
Here's the 1-0.
Hey.
Nobody out, runner on first. A ball and 2 strikes.
The count is 1-2.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Sosa will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, the catcher, John Clark.
At the plate, John Clark. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
No balls and 1 strike. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Runners on first with 1 down. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch, and a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Mike Soriano will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Mike Soriano.
And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Soriano, originally from New York State. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're still down. It's 2-0. Jonathan Armas takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the Pirates, number 52, Jonathan Armas.
So in now for Chicago, Jesse Padilla. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate, Pete Armstrong, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
The batter, the shortstop, Nicholas.
Standing in, Nicholas Corner. First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And that misses, 1-1. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're up 2-0. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Ted Tyson will start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. So the shutout's still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Stepping into the box, Kevin Brewster. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Ball 2 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Alexi Ortega will be next. 1 out, nobody on. 3-1 the count to the Pirates shortstop. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Alexi Ortega.
Digging in, Alexi Ortega. Here's the first pitch to him.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Bauer gets the sign. Here it is on 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They're down 2-0. Richie Matson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 14, Richie Matson.
Seventh inning ready to roll and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Trevor Bauer.
17, Trevor
First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, J.C. Embry.
J.C. Embry will stand in to try it again as we take you back to the top of inning number 1. Here he was leading off the ball game as he got things off on the right foot with a solo home run. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that's low, ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
The next Cub up, Freddie Santiago. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, inside.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runners off for second. Pitch is high. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Runner at second here with one man out. That one's in there. 3-1. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Ready once again, Sammy Sosa. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Hey, great job pounding his own strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
That's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Sito Suzuki. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he misses with it. 1-1. Now a move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. The 1-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. Up with it, Clark. And the throw to first ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple, but they're on top 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Brennan Davis.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. Too high. Ball 3.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate.
And it's fouled away.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Robbie Oldham is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Splitter, 2-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at-bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But, man, he's been good so far.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
Into the box now, Robbie Waite, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Now the 2-0. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Warren Imro has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 36, Warren Imro.
Now to the plate, Ryan Buckner. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Buckner.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's off the plate.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Ready now, Jesse Padilla. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First delivery to him on the way. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded to first. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 4, Pete Armstrong.
So striding forward now, Pete Armstrong. Here comes the first pitch. Right side, hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Nicholas Horner.
At the plate now, Nicholas Horner. A pitch out, the throw, and they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken high above the zone. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Standing in now, the pitcher, Trevor Bauer. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. First offering on its way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Left fielder coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Brian Rodriguez will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Rodriguez.
So now to the plate, J.C. Embry. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. The 1-0 is taken for ball two. Two men are on with two men out. 3-0 now.
I got 3-0.
And he misses ball four. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Into the box now for the Cubbies, Freddie Santiago, as he looks to deliver with the bases loaded and two away. Here's the first pitch to him.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
He's set. The 0-1. Here's a drive toward the gap in right center, and that's going to split the alley for extra bases. One run is scored. And he is in there.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a three-run double every day of the week.
Standing in now, Sammy Sosa, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Cubs are on top 6-0. Leading off the inning, Antonio Ruiz, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Into the box, John Clark, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Now the 1-1 pitch. He is high and outside for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Sharp ground ball to third. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, the pitcher, Ryan Rodriguez.
Lester Bowen will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Bowen.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Bauer sets his sights. Here's the pitch. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1. 2 out, nobody on.
2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
To the plate now, Ted Tyson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled off. A runner on first with 2 away. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Pirates leave 1. They still find themselves down 6-0. Ben Joyce comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close a game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Sito Suzuki is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, the first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
Now in the box, Ryan Buckner. Couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The windup and the 0-1. Seared down the first baseline, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Jesse Padilla is at the plate as he watches ball one. Runner at first here, one man out. Off speed pitch, just missed inside.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And this pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Let it rip that time. 3-0, but the fastball's by him. 3-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
On a good pitch there as he had him fooled badly, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Changeup too low. He walked him.
The center fielder, number 4, Pete Armstrong.
Digging in once again, Pete Armstrong. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Now the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
First and second now, 1 man out. The count now at 2-1. From the stretch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Buckner rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he's safe as the lead swells to 7-0.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Nicholas Horner.
Stepping in now, Nicholas Horner, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Inside, ball 1.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away.
Hey.
A high fastball is in there.
3 balls, 1 strike. Hey.
2-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Digging in and looking for more, Trevor Bauer. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Looking to minimize the damage here.
That's a ball.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hops this one up. Wait, he's got it, and the side is retired. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the ninth. It's the Cubs 7 and the Pirates nothing. Julio Teheran, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 49, Julio Teheran.
Digging in now, Kevin Brewster. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Now here's the pitch. Teheran, a Colombian-born ball player. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Weak grounder back to the mound. And a good throw gets him one gone. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Wow, what a powerful performance. 8 shutout innings in line for the win.
At the plate now, Alexi Ortega, as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. Embry is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
The batter, the left fielder, Brennan Davis.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brennan Davis. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
3-0 to him now. Teheran's ready. Here's his offering. A shot down the first baseline. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. A 7-0 shutout final today. The Cubbies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Trevor Bauer picks up his league-leading 13th win. Mackenzie Harrison was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Pirates, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.